get on the plane. Weather delay. Look at Jimmy back there snarling at us. Meet Kate. This is her. Gonna be a fun trip. Here's to trip number 1. Courtesy vehicle area at SeaTac Airport. Apparently somebody's a little impatient over there. Jimmy making a little phone call to get us picked up. We've made it much better than the Miami trip. We made it to Seattle. It was a long travel day. Say hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
I thought he wasn't going to answer for a minute. So Kay and I are videoing while Jimmy's sitting over there. He's been watching the baseball game.
Go Razorbacks.
It was a long travel day. 2 flights. The first flight, there were a couple of children that talked the entire flight. Like, talked and talked loudly. Like, they were playing. At least they weren't crying. That was a positive. But it was just incessant, constant. Not against kids at all, but they were not. They didn't know how to be quiet. Get on the second flight, the longer flight.
Told to be quiet.
Shh. Get on the second. I just shushed Jimmy. He was sitting a lot closer to him than we were. Get on the second flight, and there is a baby that cries and cries and cries.
For not near 4 hours.
There was a lot of crying on that one. I was thankful for headphones.
Yeah, we watched a movie.
We watched a movie. I recommend Dog. It's just
That's
Dog.
the name of it.
That's the name of it. Yeah, it was a free on the American Airlines flights. You can do the in-flight movies, and it was free on there. We watched that, and then we listened to the baby cry.
But somehow we were able to get some sleep today. Me and Jimmy got good sleep on the
I don't know how they got good sleep.
Because you was watching somebody pick their nose.
I was. I kept seeing. Okay, explain. Let me explain. The seats were 3 across. Jimmy was on the aisle. Kay was in the middle. I was over by the window. I kept seeing what I thought was a hand motioning me. I thought it was Jimmy, like trying to get my attention past Kay. And I'd look over, and the guy on the aisle seat on the other side, he'd have his finger up his nose. And then I would have to try to look away real quick, but he always made eye contact. It's like, I'm sure he was wondering, why is she always looking at me every time I'm picking my nose? I really just thought Jimmy was trying to get my attention.
We were also sitting right across the street from the bathroom.
The street?
Yep, the aisle. Sitting across the aisle from the bathroom. Very busy bathroom.
That they really needed to empty that plane after that flight. I have never seen so many people using a restroom on a plane. It was crazy. I mean, there was constant just traffic. There was a line. There was times there was 2 people waiting outside the door, and that was just the one that was beside us. Sometimes they went to the one in the back.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
That was crazy. Got off that flight, got to Seattle. Clocks are set. We're
It's
good.
cold.
It is. It's very cold here. Low tonight is in the 40s, I think. Coming from Arkansas, that's a large temperature difference. It's a lot cooler than we were used to, especially in the evenings now. I got chill bumps going outside. We were going to record out there. There were some people we were going to record, though. Kay would have recorded anyway, but yeah. The guy was talking about some subjects that were not on a family-friendly YouTube channel, so we did not record out there. Baggage claim at Seattle Airport was pretty smooth. We were able to grab all the bags fairly quickly. This is our first time checking a mobility scooter. FYI to anyone who's going to be checking a personal mobility scooter, they will take the battery off and you have to carry it. It has to stay as a carry-on piece of your luggage. Doesn't count against you, but you do have to carry it. That's about a 40-pound.
Keep up with it.
Yes, that's about a 40-pound battery. Somebody needs to invent a pack that rolls that battery around in the airports. That's going to make it a whole lot easier on these disabled people. Because
Do you make them?
Jimmy says they make them. I haven't found them.
Invent it. I've already got it.
I've tried to find it. I can't find it. So I looked.
What? That says a battery carrier?
A mobility scooter,
No.
wet cell battery, traveling case. That's what I looked up.
Luggage carrier.
Okay. Well, I didn't find it,
You
so.
can just hire Karen. She does it really good too.
Except for when I dropped it.
Yeah, she did.
I did. My whole suitcase flipped over and the battery went
That
boom.
one guy's flipped open when they sent it around
yeah.
this carousel thing.
I felt bad for him. He grabbed his suitcase to take it off the carousel, and I guess his zipper had broken, and it was face down. His clothes went all over the carousel.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad for him.
Everywhere.
But he was past us, so there wasn't a lot we could do to help him because they were well on past us.
Oh, what a catch!
As you can tell, Jimmy's watching the baseball games. What are they at? The regional, super regionals.
In Stillwater.
Go Razorbacks. They're still in it.
5-3.
Yeah, so we'll see how that game turns out. Totally off cruising topic there. We ended up booking Seattle Express to get from the hotel to the pier tomorrow. We were not able to, Uber wouldn't work for us. Usually it works fine. Couldn't get it to go through, so kind of Googled and got around and did Seattle Express. So we're using them. They pick us up at the hotel for participating hotels around the airport, and they take you to the pier, port, whatever it's called. Right now it's $20 a person. And then when we come back, we have the ability to use it to come back. They start making pickups at the port and take you to the airport starting at 7 o'clock in the morning and running every 15 minutes, I think you said. So that's a good option. If you got a group of people that need to get back, or if you got an early flight. So we're gonna be trying them out on this cruise and see how that works. Haven't had much of a vlog today. I mean, really, it's us sitting here in this hotel room, watching a baseball game. The flights, the airports were crowded. The flights were crowded. It was hard to get anything where you didn't have a lot of other people in the picture, which was kind of rude. Try to avoid that. So, yeah, we'll get better. Cruise starts tomorrow. Try to get embarkation. Can't do it in the building, but before we get there, and maybe get some video of Seattle, going to the port, and then getting onto the ship. And then the rest of the video for the rest of the week will be ship videos in Alaska
Ship videos.
with mountains and you ignoring Jimmy for a whole week, because who knows what he's going to input. He's like the little man behind the camera, even though I'm holding it, that just inputs audio every now and then. You just hear something chirp up in the background. So, okay. See you tomorrow.
Time out, game.